After the fiery mood cooled down to a moderate level, teacher Michiru's lesson began.
さて、上達の方法とは言いましたが、技術的な面において指摘する部分はございません。美咲さんは熱心に練習されていたようですし、減点できる箇所もありませんでした。
それ、先輩にも言われたかも。
あら、兄様とお揃いですか。
そこで喜ばないで、話がそれちゃうでしょ。
そうですね。喜ぶのは話が終わった後にするとしましょう。話を戻しますが、技術で問題がないのなら、あとは感情の面でしょうね。
気持ちを込めてってこと？
分かっているのなら悩む必要はありませんね。
そう簡単にいかないわよ。
Michiru returned an earnestly confused gaze at Misaki's worrying statement. A genius can comprehend the suffering of a normal person. In other words, Michiru can comprehend why Misaki can't understand. She knows what the problem is, but she doesn't know how to solve it.
そういうことよ。できればそのあたり詳しく教えてほしいんだけど。
Michiru, can you teach her how you play with emotion?
その方がわかりやすいかな。
理解しました。
Michiru didn't bother to hide her annoyance in front of us when we agreed with each other. I wonder where that smug look of hers went.
兄様と美咲さんの息が合っているのは少々どころではなく気に入ります。
そんなこと私に言われても知らないわよ。
Although Michiru uttered, "I'm averse to seeing you get happy about it as well," in response to the smile on Misaki's face, she continued.
気持ちを込めていても上手に弾こうという意識だったのではありませんか？あるいは曲に込められた意図通りに演奏していませんでしたか？
みちるは違うってことよね。
そうですね。強いて言えば私の場合は考えたこともありませんでした。
何も考えてないの？
私はただ兄様に向けて演奏しようと心がけているだけです。曲に込められた嬉しさも悲しさも喜びも全ては兄様との思い出から溢れたものですから、私のこれまでを作ってくださった兄様へ演奏を通じて思いを届けているのです。
Misaki, who was staring at her with wide mouth wide open, began to look serious after hearing Michiru speak.
言うなれば演奏を介して兄様との思い出話をしているわけです。
Oh, so that's why it felt so nostalgic. I knew I've heard it before.
私はお嬢様の演奏を聞いてるとご主人様ラブなのが伝わってきました。
そんな風に言われると恥ずかしいですね。
I certainly wasn't getting any embarrassed vibes from her though. So in Misaki's case,
みちるの言う通りね。前にも先輩に指摘されてたのにうっかりしてたわ。間違えずに上手に弾こうっていうのは通り過ぎたはずなのに。
you probably got nervous playing in front of others.
それはあるかも。こっちは純粋に練習不足ね。
Misaki drooped her shoulders, this time in just slight disappointment. It might have just been a careless mistake earlier.
さすが兄様ですね。音楽にも造形が深いとは思いませんでした。
No, I just had a feeling that was the case. I couldn't come up with a solution despite knowing the reason. That's why I think you're more amazing.
兄様から褒めていただけるなんて、久しぶりにバイオリンを弾いてみた甲斐がありましたね。
やっぱりみちるは何でも先輩のためなのね。
当然です。
言い切ったわね。って普段なら呆れるところなんだけど、今回はためになったわ。ありがとうみちる。
どういたしまして。それで早速練習をするのですか？
もちろん。
Misaki smiled in reply to Michiru and assumed playing stance again.
先輩のために。
Misaki's aura changed each time she took a deep breath. Michiru probably felt the serious atmosphere as she turned to face Misaki once more. And then Misaki resumed her performance as the three of us looked on.
やはり美咲さんは感情が未熟なようですね。つまりは
私のどこが子供だっていうのよ。
その言動が物語っているではありませんか。そもそも自分に正直になれない人間が気持ちを込めるなど不可能です。
それはいろいろ理由があるのよ。
理由で抑えられるほどの思いというのも足りませんね。不十分です。私の兄様への思いなんて演奏に込めても溢れるほどだというのに。
あんたもっと自重しなさいよ。っていうか先輩に抱きつくな。
兄弟のスキンシップです。
The room became quite lively.
美咲さんは兄様と付き合っているわけでもないのに兄弟のことに口を出すおつもりですか。
付き合ってなくても人前でそういうことしたらダメなのよ。
あら、好きな相手とはどこでもつながっていたいとは思いませんか。
どこでもバカなこと言わないでよ。人前でする趣味なんてないわよ。
人前でできない程度なのですか。
先輩以外の人に裸を見せたくないからよ。
あらあら、裸とは何のことですか。
だから
私は精神的なつながりを述べただけですよ。にもかかわらず美咲さん、
今のはそういう意味じゃないからね。
I didn't take it the wrong way, so don't worry. I knew full well that Michiru was teasing her and that she was playing right into Michiru's trap.
ツンデレは様式美ですよね。
Misaki's unbalanced though. I think I've been missing her tsune lately.
しかし美咲さんがその調子では万が一にも私が負けることはなさそうですね。美咲さんは本当に優勝できると思っているのですか。
そのために練習してるのよ。
Misaki couldn't reply to Michiru's provocations, so she chose to just brush them off.
そこは優勝できる、してみせると言い切ってください。まったく、先ほどの短歌はどこへ消えたのでしょうか。
してみせるわよ。
Good, replied Michiru with a smirk on her face.
そのためにはもっと気持ちを育てるべきでしょうね。差し当たって上手に弾くことは意識から外しておきましょう。結果的にそう聞こえるだけだと思いますし。
でも他のことに意識を向けすぎると弾き間違えない？
美咲さんは間違えるのですか？
了解。そこも練習しろってことね。
It appeared to be an easy hurdle talented people could overcome. Misaki seems like a talented person to me, though.
ああ、それともう一つアドバイスを送りましょうか。美咲さんは自分の欲求に対してもっと素直になった方がいいと思いますよ。思いを口にできなくともせめて雰囲気や行いで思いを示してはいかがですか。上達のためにもなりますが、それ以上に兄様が喜ぶでしょうから。
努力するわ。
努力も楽しんでくださいね。演奏に気持ちを込めるとしてもないものは込められませんからね。
なるほど。お嬢様はご主人様との思い出があるからこそ素晴らしい演奏ができるのですね。
そうなのですよ。兄様とデートをした時のことは今でも鮮明に思い出せますね。
では美咲様もデートをすれば演奏がスキルアップするのでしょうか。
可能性はありますね。技術はあるのですから残りは感情面だと思いますし。
ほうほう。デート。
The mistress and servant kept talking about it as if on purpose and turned their gazes to Misaki. Not to me, but to Misaki. I guess I shouldn't be proposing it from my end. I waited while staring at Misaki, who was at a loss. Beholding an embarrassed Misaki is a feast for my eyes.
先輩。
She blurted out, raising her head to gaze straight into my eyes as I was lost in thought. And then, just as she was about to automatically avert her eyes, she stopped herself.
今日は誘ってくれてありがとう。先輩の家にお呼ばれするのすっごく嬉しかったわ。だから今度は私から誘っても。家は恥ずかしいから無理だけど、今度は外で二人きりでデートしない？
Of course, my pleasure. Misaki's face lightened up at my assent. I only replied to her. I didn't expect she'd be so happy. This is what happens after just setting a date. I wonder what will happen on the day itself.
先輩とデートだ。
敵に塩を送るよりも玄関先に撒いておいた方が良かったようですね。
Easy.
兄様を思うがゆえに妹の心は複雑なのです。
I plan to thank you properly for today.
あら、本当ですか？
I won't lie to you about something like this, I promise.
ありがとうございます、兄様。楽しみに待たせていただきますね。
おやおや、美咲様はよろしいので。まあ、私があれこれ言うことじゃないしね。それに先輩が喜んでるんだから止めることじゃないでしょ。
美咲さんとはこれからもいい関係を続けられそうですね。
さあね、私もそう思うわ。これがいわゆるめでたしめでたしというやつですね。
You think so? Though they seemed to be allying with each other, there was a fierce battle being fought beneath the surface. They seemed to be the best of friends, yet also the bitterest of enemies. I guess girls have it between them as well. The sky was utterly devoid of clouds today. Perfect weather for a date. I could still remember Misaki's expression when she asked me out on a date like it was yesterday. Well, it actually was yesterday. When are you free? Tomorrow's good. That was more or less how it ended up. The objective today was to just enjoy my date with Misaki. It wasn't even something I needed to be consciously thinking about. I could keep telling myself that it was all for the sake of her performance, but just the thought of being able to hang out with her was more than enough for me. In fact, right after we decided on the idea for the date, Misaki's playing was actually pretty good. I suppose that said a lot about how much she was looking forward to it too. In fact, I guess that explains why she's running towards me right now.
どうして先輩がいるのよ。
Some way of greeting me you have. Is she trying to pull a fast one on me? I'm getting NAM flashbacks here, so knock it off.
だって待ち合わせより1時間も早いじゃない。
Psych! I was just joking with her again. In that case, I should be asking why you're here an hour early yourself.
だって待ちきれなかったんだもん。
How could someone be so adorable?
私から誘ったデートだし、待たせちゃうのも悪いかなって思ったの。
I had a hunch you'd do that, so that's why I came early myself.
そこまで先輩に知られちゃってるの？
Well, not all the time, but considering the situation, I just took a wild guess.
それじゃあ私の今の気持ちも分かってるの？
Seeing Misaki act like some kind of baby animal was stirring up my desire to tease her a little more. She told me how she couldn't wait any longer, and she appeared to have put more effort into styling her hair than she usually did. Misaki, let me guess. You woke up early today, right? That would mean... Looks like someone was so excited they didn't get a wink of sleep.
8時には寝てたわよ。
Well, I guess that explains why your usual goodnight text was a no-show. The last message I'd gotten from her the night before was, "I want to practice at 7 in the evening." I see, so you went to bed early to make sure you wouldn't sleep in late then? What time did you wake up?
夜の3時。
Isn't that just insomnia? Well, if you thought about how many hours she would have slept, I guess that wasn't entirely strange. For the record, right now it was 9 in the morning.
楽しみで早く起きちゃうなんて、みーちゃんみたいで恥ずかしい。
That's just an insult to Miu. Miu would be more the type to wake up too early, then fall back asleep and end up being late.
病気で休んでる方が多いわよ。
Either way, I kinda have pity on her. Maybe she's just unfortunate. I hope she'll be able to join the school trip this year. Anyway, enough talk. Misaki? I held her hand as she was still flustered and stood closely beside her that our shoulders touched. Guess you could say we got more fun time to spend together.
そうよね。今日は先輩が私のことをときめかせてくれるんだから楽しまないと。
Huh? Is that what this was supposed to be?
そんな話よ。演奏の腕前を向上させるためなんだから。
I see. So she can't honestly just enjoy without using that excuse. So I'll try to get your heart all excited then. So much that you'd fall for me.
それはダメ。禁止。絶対禁止。恥ずかしいことしすぎたらそこで終了だからね。
I see. So you mean I should push you just barely before your limit.
ギリギリもダメなの。
So just moderately then?
それくらいだったら。
Got it. I don't quite know what around that means, so I might get the balance wrong. I wouldn't do anything to make you worry. You look better with a smile after all.
先輩はいつにも増してだらしない顔ね。
I'm on date with you after all. I can't help it.
そう。
You look like you're on cloud 9 though.
枯れてなんてないわよ。どっしりして体重は重くないわよ。幸せでも太らないから。
Well, I think I'm more elated than you either way. I'll be walking with a cute girl like you after all. I really might float away.
そんなことないわよ。先輩も、私から見ればかっこいい方だと思うから。
I'm not sure whether to be happy about that.
喜びなさいよ。
You're too bossy. I can't really tell her I don't need anything else but your praises. It's not a good place to say it, and I don't want to get strange stares either.
いいのよ。私は今くらいの先輩が好みだから。
I see. She really chose to say preference instead of like, but I'll leave it at that. Actually, she's increasing the value by being evasive. This is what happens at the beginning of the date. I wonder if I can survive till the end. Shall we go then? Misaki bashfully squeezed my hand back in reply.
それと、今日は待たせちゃってごめんね。
Don't sweat it, I only waited for around 15 minutes at the most.
そこは待ってなかったって言ってよ。
That's outrageous.
だってお約束じゃない。
I see. It is what I'm supposed to say. We are like a newbie couple. Misaki immediately cheered up after we greeted our greetings. An elderly lady out on a walk gave us a heartwarming smile though. Starting off like that made me worried, but it was just a needless fear. Strolling while holding hands with Misaki made the usual scenery look brand new. It made me enjoy so naturally and almost forget that we're doing this for her performance. I think it was a good idea to not decide on a destination. We had entertaining conversations by just talking about what we are seeing. Something wrong? As I was about to say that, she stopped in her tracks to look at something. I followed her gaze and saw the pet shop we previously visited.
犬か。可愛いんだけどな。
She probably smiled bitterly because of what happened before. Let's go in if you're interested.
さすがに今はちょっとスカートだしね。
Would be a hassle to get it flipped by a dog again.
私がごまかしてるんだから直接言わないでよね。
It stuck its nose up your skirt to sniff you out, huh?
思い出さないで。
Don't worry, I don't plan on telling anyone. I just recalled it several times since.
そう？だったら安心でき。あれ？
If animals like you, it means you have a pure heart.
そうかな。じゃなくて先輩、あの時。
You look even more adorable with animals. It's a sight to behold. It's not so much as animal therapy, but I think having contact with animals can help you develop your emotions. So in short, you can make your looks and heart more beautiful.
あんまり恥ずかしいこと言わないでよね。
I only speak the truth.
それは言い過ぎだってば。
Heh, she's so easy. Well, this simple-minded, meek disposition of hers is part of her charm. Let's go next time then, some other day when you're not in a skirt.
そういう時には助けてくれないの？
I will, but my eyes will probably be glued to you in the end.
そこはかっこよく助けるって言いなさいよね。
Sorry, but I can't promise you that.
それこそ断言しないでよね。
I'm a guy, you know.
先輩のエッジ。
Apologies. No, but seriously, I'm not confident that I can avert my gaze from seeing panties. My gaze locks on when I get a glimpse of panties, even from girls I don't know. What more if it's the girl I love? I'm already struggling from keeping my eyes off the line between the clothes and skin.
見せないからね。
I see. I think she could have shown me if I bowed my head in disappointment, or even if I lavished her with praise. I wanted to try it out with the watch, but I resisted, you know.